Did you drop a scroll onto your balls? Is that
Oh
what I'm
my
hearing?
god, I can't believe this actually happened. There's no way. It's like a 1 in a million trick shot that I wasn't aiming for. It was literally, I picked my phone up, or I picked my scroll up off my desk. It slipped out of my hand, and it went from corner to satchel, like with nothing in the way. Like there was no log, no braces, no buckles, no nothing.
That's terrible.
And I'm in so much pain right now.
That's terrible, and I'm sorry. I feel bad for laughing and enjoying this as much as I am.
Ow, fuck, laughing hurts.
Oh, so on this episode of Bard's Tavern Talk, we are going to enjoy a little bit of our. Can I end recording? Hold on.
Don't end recording. Just roll with it. Just fucking. Oh my god, this hurts so bad. I don't even care about the intro anymore. Like,
fuck it. We're keeping this in then. So anyway, today we are going to talk about totally slept on films.
and pain that my testicles are in right now.
So we're gonna work on getting his testicles back in order, and
1 little, 2 little, 3 little testicles, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little testicles.
This is not how I wanted to start today. What happened? Oh god. This is gonna be probably our favorite opener now.
Can you shuffle testicles if you have more than 2?
I don't have an answer for that. Oh god.
All right, I'm done.
Are you done?
The pain subsided.
Are you good?
Oh god, it was so bad.
It sounds like it was bad.
Oh.
So now that you're done dying over there.
So bad, dude. Like, how does that even happen? All I did was pick the damn thing up. It slipped out of my hand, and it went from corner of scroll to like corner of satchel, and it hurts so bad.
And we want to welcome you to the tavern today.
Welcome, travelers and tale seekers, to the tavern, where we gather around the digital hearth to share secrets, unravel mysteries, and dive deep into the realms of imagination. Pull up a chair and grab a tankard of your favorite brew, and get ready for a journey through the lands of anime, manga, literature, and truly all of your beloved tales. But here in the tavern, secrets aren't just whispers in the night. They're the heart of our merry gathering. They transform you from a mere spectator into a sage of stories and a master of lore. So let your worries fade, your curiosity reign, and your laughter fill the air as we embark on an adventure filled with camaraderie, discovery, and of course, all the tales you can handle. Because in the Tavern of Tales, we don't just talk about our favorite media, we truly live and breathe them. Join me and your beloved co-host for another adventure into tales and media. Welcome to the Bard's Tavern Talk.
We are a little over a year into this, and I am still not planning intros. And this one might end up being my favorite.
I don't like planning intros. I don't know. It feels stiff and scripted, and I don't like it. I don't like when we're stiff and rigid.
Well, as things
phrasing.
Hey. Are you fucking off today? The bar is open. That's what I thought. Okay. Carrying on. Okay, so today we are talking about movies that did not get the credibility that they really deserve. And I want to start with a movie that I feel like we can agree on because we kind of sort of talked about it before the show, which is John Carter. John Carter, great movie. Taylor Kitsch, everybody said that he was too rigid, and I loved him. I thought he was awesome. I just realized that Tars Tarkas was Willem Dafoe. Why did I not know that? Why did I not think about that? Anyway, so
why does this look like a fucking really bad He-Man? Like, there's so many He-Man references. It's ridiculous.
Well, okay, I don't think it's not so many He-Man references. It's totally not at all like that. The guy is in the military, and I don't remember exactly what year, but it was in the past, in the significant past. He finds some alien technology, and it moves his consciousness to a clone of himself or something else like that on another planet. And he is trying to survive that planet long enough to get back to the body he left here. He doesn't know that he left a body here, but it's kind of one of those things where the audience ends up knowing more by the end of the movie than the character does. No, it doesn't, because anyway, I'm not going to ruin it, because people should watch it. It's one of those movies I don't want to ruin for you.
Dude, this is a comic book series?
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. It's
with
good.
More than one issue?
Oh, yeah. John Carter is awesome. It is unlike anything else from that year, I think. And let's see how it did. I believe.
And it's a Disney movie?
It is a Disney movie. It is a Disney movie. Okay, so there's a lot of things that the Princess of Mars inspired. But this is one of the things that's inspired by Princess of Mars. So, and if you look up, let's see. To the scrolls! Already. Fucking 6 minutes in. To the scrolls! I didn't even get far. Should have all this stuff pre-looked up.
Well, if you didn't, then that would be less fun.
Right, because then I couldn't say, to the scrolls.
All right, so what are we doing the scrolls to?
Princess of Mars and the inspirations thereof. What did the Princess of Mars? There's one of them I forgot. But it's pretty important, and I don't know how I forgot it.
What are we talking about?
The book called The Princess of Mars.
Oh, okay.
So inspired to make. There we go. It's not just going to tell me. It's just going to keep telling me about the book because the scrolls seem to be broken now. Anyway, the Princess of Mars is like a major inspiration for a lot of stuff.
Including
the movie we're currently talking about, because I haven't found the okay, hold on. Oh, and there's also a ton of YouTube stuff that spins off from this and other books. Wow, I didn't know that.
Motion capture scrolls, thank you.
Oh, wow. So I've never read the book. I just know that there was a long list when I was doing my original research for John Carter. There was a long list of things that were inspired by Princess of Mars, but mostly we're looking at John Carter. The tones that John Carter kind of sends out give you the feeling that there's so much more out there. And once you leave our planet and start thinking, I guess, a universal way, then you change absolutely everything about what you do. Like, he's not worried about the war. He's not worried about things on Earth. things that would normally concern a man, especially of his time, are no longer a concern. Like he's a very mind heavy person in the beginning, but by the time he reaches Mars, it becomes more about, I guess, survival in this woman. And I don't know, it's very good. It's very good film. I absolutely love it. Another movie that did not get the recognition it deserved was Titan AE.
That was a good one.
It was a good one. Titan AE is one of my favorite animated movies that came out, I guess, at that time. Let's see. Okay, so Titan AE had a lot of interesting concepts that I just typed in goggle. Instead of Google.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, there's a nickel for you.
Oh no, I did it. I wasn't even trying to make a point. I accidentally did that. To the controversy jar. Okay, so Titan AE was a wonderful animated film, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the voice actors were Matt Damon was Cale Tucker, John Leguizamo was it Goon? Drew Barrymore was Kima.
Jesus, that had an all-star cast.
It did, dude. Jim Brewer was the cook. Janine Garofalo was his name Stealth. Captain Joseph was Bill Pullman. Holy crap, I didn't even know. Shows the shit I don't know. Titan AE. Wow, it still doesn't get the attention it should. It came out in 2000. It's only an hour and a half long. The Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 50%, and the audience ratings, which has over 50,000 ratings, gives it a 61%. And I still don't feel like it gets the love it should. I absolutely love that movie. So another one that you're gonna start. This is the one where you're gonna start arguing with me. I like Green Lantern.
Yeah, nobody else did.
Ryan Reynolds didn't even like that movie. But to be fair, I love the Green Lantern movie because I got a Green Lantern movie, and it was a Hal Jordan Green Lantern, which was my favorite Green Lantern because he was a pilot. You know, and he was friends with the, at that time, Flash. I wanted to see a moment where him and Flash like talked or hung out or something, and it didn't happen. That kind of bummed me out. And the suit was kind of dumb, but overall, I like the fact that I got a Green Lantern movie. And, you know, and the special effects were absolutely terrible apart from the suit, but there was a lot there that I enjoyed. I mean, I liked being able to see Kilowog. I like kind of meeting everyone kind of in Oa and watching all of the lanterns interact. It was really cool. Being a Green Lantern fan, it was a moment for me that I was really excited about. If they make another one, I guarantee you, no matter what it turns out to be, I'm gonna like it, because I'll have something to compare it to. That's like saying, like, Tron, I love Tron. Tron's my favorite movie. And then Tron Legacy came out and you didn't like it. No, of course it's significantly better because the graphics are better, you know? I mean, the story's gonna be the story. But the end result, once it's more polished and more enjoyable, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. But Tron Legacy, I feel like they were reaching really hard.
Ooh, really hard. John Bridges, I love John Bridges. Did not need to be in that movie. He was kind of the saving grace, I'll give it that. But John Bridges should not have also been Tron. Like, no, there should have been. I don't know. We need more. We need a better polish on that movie. It was more about his son, which I get it. it should be. I don't know. I'm sitting here complaining, but I actually love Tron Legacy as well. I just don't think that the cast was perfectly picked. I feel like if they would have spent some more time on it, I think they could have picked someone a little better than John Bridges to play that part. I believe that the opening scene of that movie, or the first intent of that movie, is by far the best way to start a fucking Tron movie with a terrorist attack on your own company. I love it.
Fair enough. See, I never saw the original Tron.
You never saw the original Tron?
God,
it's so old. It's so old. It gets a better score on Rotten Tomatoes than Titan AE does.
That's what gets me is I never saw the original Tron, but I can pretty much tell you what happened in that movie, like because of Legacy.
Right.
But I still feel like they overreached with Legacy. I feel like they were just kind of like, oh, here's a concept that we haven't done before. Let's do this concept, and it's video games, so it's cool and it's edgy. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking way off base, but
no, I don't think you're off base. See, and you brought it up earlier. I have a weird liking of movies. What was your summarization of my interests?
I don't remember the words I used for it.
Basically, I like shit nobody else likes.
Yeah. You definitely like everything and anything that nobody else likes.
And I don't know. I've kind of always been like that. And it's not intentional. It just kind of is that way.
Yeah. I mean, the cool thing is you get to enjoy shit on a level that nobody else gets to enjoy. So, for that.
I get super excited about things, and I get really excited to watch certain movies and TV shows and shit that I like. Like
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Samurai Pizza Cats. I was super excited to hear that there was a Cowboy Bebop live action show coming out.
Until that shit actually happened.
And then they showed me who the actors were, and I never watched it. And I never will watch it. I'm not interested. I saw the set, I saw the actors, and I saw someone reaching for $1 and ruining my dream.
Yeah, that's the shit you should hate.
And I do hate. Don't get me wrong. That's why I never watched it. I actually instead went and purchased another DVD set of the original anime so I could put it on my shelf because I felt like
to offset it.
Just one little bitty fuck you.
That's funny.
Another one. Jupiter Ascending.
Oh God, I've heard of it before. Hang on.
You've never seen Jupiter Ascending?
Hang on.
I mean, you got oh God, I need his name because now I'm fucking blanking out.
Oh yeah. No, I haven't seen
Channing Tatum. Okay, so first off, I love absolutely every fucking thing Mila Kunis does. I don't care what it is. I've watched that 70s
including
show,
but not limited to Ted.
Including but definitely not limited to Ted. I fucking love Ted. But I also love that 70s show, which by the way, Mila Kunis lied about her age to get that job. So yeah. But this one's got Channing Tatum in it. His name is Kane Wise, and it's Caine, and he's a dog, or he's a wolf hybrid person. And then you got Sean Bean as Stinger Apini, and he is part B. They're mixed with this weird genealogy shit on this other planet. You have to watch it. It's elegant. It perfectly fucking describes the DMV. It's fucking awesome. I loved it, and it got a 38% on the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 28 on the tomato meter.
Well, I mean, and to be fair, I just looked up one of my personal favorite movies of all time, which is, we watched it last night after Cocaine Bear, which was How High.
Oh, yes.
That has a greater audience score than it does the critics score.
Does it really? Well, they
Yes.
all have a greater audience score than do the critic score. The only reason I'm even giving the critic score is as like a comparison, but the critics are basically paid sponsors, and I don't give a shit about their opinion. I've never once given a shit about a critic's opinion, which is why I guess I enjoy things that other people hate. It's usually if it gets my attention, I'm gonna watch it. And like things that people love, I love too. It's not like it's the exact opposite. I just also have an extreme love for things that people fucking hate.
Well, I do the same thing with anime. Like the guys that I work with, they talk about, the constantly new stuff that's coming out, and I'm like, I still like Berserk.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm still watching old shit. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
like I watch Cowboy Bebop and Berserk and Fully Cooley over and over again.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Which, by the way, I've been watching Spy Family here recently.
I haven't even started it.
It's not. It's good. It's fun. It's fun to watch. I would not say like you would not be remiss to watch it. But if you don't watch it, your life's not going to end. It's not going to. But it is a good anime, and it is super cute. And it gets shit on by the guys I work with. Like,
well, I mean, the only thing that I can see to shit on it about is specifically because there's a significant amount of fans that are obsessed with a younger character, and that gets flooded on the apps that I choose to spend my time on.
That's because Anya's adorable. We're going on a family outing. Outing, not an outing, an outing.
Okay,
Right.
so real quick, before we go any further, I want to make sure we drop a little love to Miss Ashley at Design Pathology. You guys jump on Instagram and check out her stuff. She has a lot of awesomeness out there right now. I have a love for a show we're gonna do soon, but she also has some Futurama pins. I want you guys, anyone that's interested, please go take a look and then hit us up on the socials of which ones you like the most. And we will try to work out a deal with the Patreon. Check us out. Check her out. Make sure that you drop her a like and tell her that we sent you. And it's getting about that temperature, so you guys need to go pick you up a Love Bug mug. If you don't know what a love bug is, then I hate you because you live in a superior place than here. Again, that is Design Pathology on Instagram. Go give Miss Ashley a holla. So, back to our movies. I got one for you that, I don't know, it seems it did well, but I don't know if you've ever seen it because you don't like Tom Cruise. Oblivion.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh god, it's so good. Okay, so it's a post-apocalyptic epicness. Tom Cruise is a technician that works with a female counterpart. They live in this like little bitty tower hut, I guess, above the clouds. And he flies around in his little ship and checks things, and then suddenly it's all derailed when he is encountered with a stranger from a crashed ship. Turns completely on its ass. Morgan
Everything
Freeman,
that they know that's no longer true.
oh
type
yeah,
shit.
the all is lost moment is a significantly like all is lost moment. It's pretty good. But you got Tom Cruise, Morgan Freeman, Olga Kurylenko, which I absolutely fucking love her. She is awesome. I think I met her in she had a dragon tattoo on her face. What movie was that? Hitman. She was the chick from Hitman.
Oh, okay.
Andrea. That's another one that didn't get the attention it should have got. They even remade it. Andrea Rosenborough is as Vika. You'll learn to hate her. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's worth spending your fucking time watching. I enjoyed the shit out of it. That's one of the few movies that I watch multiple times.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet. So I've seen bits and pieces of it, but not enough to make me say yay or nay.
And here's another one that I didn't learn this until recently because I didn't read the books. But do you remember the Tom Cruise Jack Reacher movie?
No,
What? Okay.
I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise.
Right, but it was like a big deal recently, and he was like super ripped, and you saw his picture everywhere after the movie. But he was a character called Jack Reacher, which was like this ex-military badass that was trying to escape the world. Kind of I don't know, I haven't seen Jason Bourne, but it just kind of gives Jason Bourne vibes if you've never seen the movie, right? So I didn't find this out until recently that Jack Reacher's supposed to be like a dude in his maybe early 30s. And Tom Cruise is not a dude in his early fucking 30s.
That's funny.
But they recast some dude to play him in a TV show, and everybody's like, oh, the TV show's better than the movie. And I was like, I can't be. I watched it, and it makes more sense now. It's so much more sense now. It's totally understood. Sorry I fucking questioned you people. Let's see. Let's think of another. Ooh, batteries not included.
That's a bad name for a game or for a movie.
Absolutely not. Have you ever seen it?
God, you like some of the weirdest shit.
A 1987 movie. It's a kids and family film. This is back when they made like legitimate family films. Yes, I will take my fucking nickel in the goddamn controversy jar for that one. But batteries not included is fucking adorable. This family owns a restaurant. They live above it. They're trying to basically maintain. You can tell that they're struggling. And it seems to be like a little New York building. And then they find these little robots on the roof, and they worry about them or whatever. She shows compassion to them. She brings them inside, kind of cares for them. And then they start fixing up the restaurant and cleaning things and working and doing things to help out. And it kind of develops from there. A bunch of shit happens. People notice. I mean, it's basically the same trend of any movie that came out in the late 80s, early 90s, where a family has this special thing, and then people find out and they want it, and they try to break everything in their power to get to it.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's good. I did not know that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the OG movie, had an 81%. That's the highest I've seen so far on Rotten Tomatoes.
TMT.
Turtles 2 has a 67%. It dropped significantly.
It's because that movie was terrible.
I liked them all. I don't give a shit.
I didn't like the third one. I watched the first one and the second one all day long.
Ninja. Rap. Ninja. I was sitting in the car the other day, or I was in the truck. We were on our way to go do something, and no. I was here working in the house. We're in the process of painting and remodeling the house. I was in the kitchen setting some stuff up, and I have my radio going and my phone's connected to it, and it rolls across that song because, of course, that's Vanilla Ice. And my the dude I'm working with, or I say dude I'm working with, it's gonna be my roommate. Eventually, he'll be on the show with us, Devin. Devin's like, hey, that song sounds familiar. I was like, oh yeah, you better know this song. He goes, was this from a fucking Ninja Turtle movie? Yes, it fucking was. You know it was. Yes,
that's awesome.
Oh. Do you remember the Jetsons movie?
Like a live action movie?
No, not the live action movie. The actual, the animated, the Jetsons movie.
No.
Oh man, it came out in 1990. And it was outstanding. There's like a love interest for what's their daughter's name?
Judy.
Shit. Lucy.
No, it's Judy.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty positive.
Anyway, this came out. Oh, the Goofy movie. There's another one.
Yeah, So, in the theme song, Jane, his wife. So Judy is
Okay,
his,
Judy's
his daughter.
Okay, all right. I was sitting there trying to remember the song, but in my head, as I was playing it in my head, I was fucking replacing either name, and I'm like, fuck, it could be either one.
Boy, doesn't that fucking opening have some truth to it though? Where when he takes his wallet out and gives her the $20 bill, and she just
takes the
rips
whole
his
wallet
wallet
and
and dips out.
Just bolts on his ass.
I was like, man, if that doesn't have some realism to it.
Ooh, a Goofy movie's actually got a pretty high score. It's the
'Cause the-
70%.
If we listen to each other's heart. Yeah, no, I love the Goofy movie.
Oh, yeah.
That is never gonna get slept on.
That was the no, it was not the first movie to give me fucking emotional issues. First movie to give me emotional issues was We're Back.
Oh my god, that is a slept on animated movie.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
That's
Jay
the one where
Leno, John Goodman.
Isn't
Ooh,
that
dude,
the
it's
one
got-
where the kids like sign a blood contract to bring the dinosaurs back?
I think so. I don't know how they bring the dinosaurs back, but they do. Intent on bringing some joy to the lives of children in the Big Apple. After eating a potion to boost their smarts and cuddliness, Tyrannosaurus Rex by John Goodman, Triceratops Woog, Renee Levant, Pterodactyl Elsa, Felicity Kendall, and Hadrosaur Dweeb, Charles Fleischer, I don't know who that is, hit the town, but trouble arrives soon when New Eye's evil brother hatches a devious plot. Yeah, Jay Leno, John Goodman, Rhea Perlman, Blaze Durble, Julia Child, and Walter Cronkite.
Jesus,
Yeah, it's fucking
that's a
great
hell of a
movie.
cast for a movie.
Yeah, especially in 1993. Think about it. How old was Walter Cronkite in 1993? Julia Child. I mean, anyway. This got a 50 in the audience score. Like it was hated. Nobody likes it. Well, half of people don't like it. Out of 10,000 ratings, that means that at least 5,000 people like it. Bro, I know that there were 5,000 people that passed my house on their way to fucking work this morning.
Right.
It is not a liked movie. But God, I was on a list too. I was in a whole thing of fucking crazy 90s movies. Drop Dead Fred.
I thought those were older. Nope, 1991 was the first one.
Bruh, there's more than one.
Yeah. I think
Fuck
there's like
you.
three
No,
of
there's
them.
not. Are you serious?
Yeah, I think there's 3 of them. I could be wrong.
No.
Yeah, no, there's 3 of them.
What do you mean? There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it actually has a 77% audience score and 11% tomato meter. Wow, 66% difference. Jesus Christ, with 100,000 ratings.
That's ridiculous.
The Digimon movie.
Bro, I fucks with that movie so hard.
Digimon movie go hard.
Yo.
Very hard.
Very hard. The music was good. The animation was amazing for its time.
Oh, and if you watch the show up to the movie was like the fucking end all be all fucking moment you were waiting for that whole fucking time, dude. That was the fucking movie.
So if we're gonna go down this route, there's one movie in particular that I wanted to mention that got slept on, and it was the original Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
Okay, hold on just for 2 fucking seconds. Hold on for 2 seconds, because as soon as this right here is why we're friends.
So
Hold on. This was my next thing to say. Oh wait, the screen's in the way. Anyway, I'm about to bring that movie up. I had it up it's got a 5% tomato meter and a 49% audience score.
which kills me. Dude, What kills me about Yu-Gi-Oh in general is like I don't know about
There you
the first. Yeah, I don't know about the first like few or like everything after the first few seasons of that show. But the original Yu-Gi-Oh series, like with Yugi,
Yeah.
motherfuckers were dying over a goddamn card game. That's
Yeah,
like if we played Magic for keeps.
Damn it. To the Shadow Realm with you. Not for keeps. It's like if we play Russian roulette, except with automatic guns and cards. Like, I remember watching this, and now, given Yugi is not a human all the time. Like, he is taken over by an ancient
Pharaoh,
right? But like you when it's Yugi talking, you can tell it's Yugi. When it's a Pharaoh, it's a different voice actor, so it's like deeper and intense and it's awesome and shit. But at the same time, you gotta think about this shit from his fucking friend's perspective. How much do they really believe in this bullshit? Do they really believe that he's like a Pharaoh? So anyway, sorry about the little minor interruption there. There is a serious intensity about getting your soul thrown into the darkest pits of an ancient world that just kind of fucking should make you panic. You know what I mean?
what about like okay? So he actually changes form too. Like his
He does.
height and
Then he get
everything.
like taller and like, more robust body shape.
I mean, I wouldn't fight that dude. He's got the heart of the cards on his side. He's the only scrawny dude that I'd be like, nah.
Nah, I think I'm gonna pass on that. I feel like
That's
that's
all.
probably a poor decision.
Like, and anybody with starfish hair, I ain't never challenging to a card game.
Yu Yu Hakusho is another slept-on anime.
It is not slept on. Slept on my nuts. That is
People that I talk to, okay, let me rephrase that. It does not have the love that it once had, at all. I've brought this up several times at cons. It doesn't. Nobody likes it, and like the
It
few
didn't
people that
age
do
well.
like it, it did not age well. Holy crap! It has 100% audience score
I
on
told you.
fucking Rotten Tomatoes.
I told you.
Take it back. Take it back. It was awesome though. I love that show. I actually finally watched the entire show. When we were kids, they only showed until the End of the Dark tournament on Cartoon Network, but it goes on for another season, and it gets worse.
Which they took a long time to get to that tournament arc.
They did. I think they replayed that first part of that series before they killed his master. I think they replayed it like 3 or 4 times on Cartoon Network before actually showing the next episode.
Yeah.
I have to relook at the thing. I could probably tell you exactly what episodes they replayed. But I bring up an anime to bring up another anime to pick.
Bubblegum Crisis.
No, Gundam, G Gundam to pick a bone about. All right, so
That didn't get slept on. That's one of the more popular ones.
it is one of the more popular ones, and I'm not. It isn't included in this list. I'm just bitching.
Oh,
So I'm watching it last night, and they are conducting this experiment on Domo Kashu. Is like the main character, right?
yeah.
And he's the pilot of the Japanese Gundam. Well, they take him off the planet, breaking the rules of the tournament. They bring him back to his colony, and then put him in a 3D physical, I don't know, some kind of crazy simulation where he can interact with it and make him relive his memories of his brother killing, or basically getting his mom killed, shaming his father and having his father cryogenically frozen as an alternate to corporal like punishment, like being executed. And then his brother becomes a criminal, and then he is the champion of Japan, and he has to go fight with all this shit on his head. By the way, all this shit happens after he was gone for 10 years and came home, and it happened on the fucking first day. He sat down, he ate, he walked out of the fucking room, met his brother, shit hit the fan. So my point behind this is all a simulation. right? But for some fucking reason, the general of the military, or whatever the fuck you call this guy, whatever position he was in their military, decided to blow up the fucking building he was in anyway. Like, I stopped everything I was doing and went into the other room and had a conversation with my wife about this, who does not give a single fuck. Bless her heart, she listens to my shit anyway. It fucking hurts my fucking brain. Why? I just don't fucking understand. Not only are you like, and then they just fuck off after that. Like, oh, we're gonna blow this place up. We're gonna go see him fight. All right, we're gonna go down into an underground bunker and we're gonna watch this happen on a big TV while I control it with this crazy remote. All right, so that is like 5 nickels today for me in the controversy jar, and 2 of them actually had to be edited out. So you're gonna have to list the next 2 or 3 movies so that I can chill the fuck out.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head that is underrated.
What's the movie that's like Titan AE that always gets confused with it because it's got some of the same backgrounds? Let's see. It was a
Aeon Flux. I'm kidding.
Oh god,
that got slept on. The movie sucked.
The movie
was terrible.
The anime
was amazing.
Oh, so crunchy. The movie was a lot of people's introduction to that. And instead of enjoying the what the movie could have been, which they had some attention to it, and then moving on to the anime so they could watch the source material, they watched how bad the movie was, and they were just like, oh, well, the anime must fucking suck then, and it just rolled out.
I wonder what Battle Angel Alita got, because Battle Angel Alita was amazing.
Ooh. Did I ever tell you that I met one of the writers?
No.
Yes, I did. I don't think he was a writer for everything, but he had his name on quite a bit of that. And I'm not going to release his name because I haven't talked to him about me talking about him. And I would like to have him as a guest one day, so let's not poke that bear too much. It actually got a 92 in the audience score. And a 61 on the tomato meter. Like, this is a pretty well received movie.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Like,
me too.
I mean, it was good, and the manga was fantastic.
Oh yes, oh so good. If you don't read anything else, we tell you guys to read. Brett, read Alita Battle Angel. It's really not that long. It's worth the read. It really is.
And the artwork for it was amazing. Not berserk levels of amazing, but they also didn't take 30 years between each episode or each issue.
Ooh, this one did not. Ooh, this one didn't fare well at all. This is a good one to talk about.
What?
2008's original Never Back Down.
Bro, are you serious? That movie got slept on?
Oh, 34% of the audience rating out of 250,000 ratings, 34% of the people didn't like it. Or 34% of the people liked it. And a 21 on the tomato meter. And
I'm not saying the movie was groundbreaking. I'm not saying the movie was fantastic.
But it was good.
But it was okay.
Screw your okay. It was good. And
it's rewatchable. Multiple rewatches, and like the jujitsu, like coming from somebody who took jujitsu growing up, from a jujitsu perspective, they portrayed it really well. They portrayed the choreographing was amazing. The fight cinematography, like if you look at the camera angles in that last parking lot fight, like it was really well done.
Sean Ferris, great lead. Amber Heard, total piece of shit. You get to see her being basically a whore in this one, though.
Wait, Amber Heard was in Never Back Down?
Yeah, she was the white chick that he stole from the bad guy, the rich kid. Yeah,
no,
Baha Miller was her name. Baha Miller. of a name of bullshit is that Baja fucking Miller.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Another movie that I really liked that I just saw did like garbage. Push.
I don't remember that one off the top of my head.
He's got hyperkinetic powers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've seen the cover art for it, but I've never seen it.
I loved it. It was good. It was a fun ride. It wasn't again. I mean, it had Chris Evans in it, man. And Dimon Hansu, which is also in Never Back Down. I love that dude. But Chris Evans was the main character in Push, which was fucking cool. You know, I mean, and who was the little girl that aggravated the shit out of Dakota Fanning played Cassie. Him and her together in the movie was awesome. In fact, I think when I'm done with this episode, I'm gonna go fucking watch Push. Jumper did not do well. Jumper was in the same category as Push. In fact, let's see, 2008 and 2009. So they came out right after each other. Jumper came out in 2008. Jumper got a 44. Jumper was good. Jumper had a lot of. It had Hayden Christensen in it, Jamie Bell, Samuel L. Jackson. And Michael Rooker, which I like him as an actor. So here's the deal. Do you ever sit down and think about like what kind of superpowers would be really hard to contain?
Cryokinesis.
Or telekinesis, right?
Well, cryokinesis specifically.
What if you can teleport? How would you catch somebody that could be anywhere they wanted to be every time?
And I really now is the opportunity to bring up this joke, because I've been wanting to bring up this joke since I was an IT guy, or since we started this podcast and I was an IT guy. I have this fear of teleporters.
Really?
Yes, I have like this insane fear of teleporters.
You're
not because of the tech. Not
known
because of the technology, and not because of what it does and how it does it, or how it will be done, right? Because I assume it's going to be something like the way they do it on Star Trek, where they, it disassembles you, analyzes you, and then puts you back together on the other side with the molecules that are free floating in the air. That's how I imagine that it's going to work. What's actually going to happen is some asshole is going to write a virus that's going to put your balls on top of your cock, and I'm going to have to fucking fix that. Like,
wait a minute, we have talked about this. I remember now. It's the balls on top of the cock thing that gets me every time. All right, hold on one second.
Do you know how much meat gazing I'm going to have to do to fix that?
Oh, God. So, after, God, there's like 3 goblin fights today. Jesus. So, anyway, back to it. Teleporter fear. I mean, can you think about the weird sexual positions that you'd be able to accomplish with your balls on top of your dick? Speechless.
I hate you.
Oh, that's good. So, another movie that didn't do well, and kind of bothers me that it didn't do well, is the remake of The Day the Earth Stood Still with Keanu Reeves in it. I just don't know why that didn't do well. I got a 27 in the audience score and a 20 on the tomato meter.
Oh, wow.
Right? Ooh. I want to know how the original Mummy went. Because I love Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
And oh no, damn it! I clicked the Tom Cruise one. Oh, it didn't do good at all either. Damn, 35%.
Oh,
It wasn't that bad. Where is the original Mummy? Huh, I actually can't find it.
the Mummy.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Ooh, I know which one we're talking about after this. Oh, holy crap. Oh, this is not slept on at all. This got the exact appropriate score for its fucking skill level.
75 audience, 60 tomato tomato meter.
All right, good. At least it didn't fail. So let's talk about one that did fucking fail. Batman and Robin, 1997.
For obviously
Every
obvious
fucking
reasons.
reason. Here's the
Bat
deal, though.
nipples.
Bat nipples, first off, should never have fucking been a thing. There's no need for nipples at all. I want to know who made that nipple decision. Who is the fucking nipple guy?
The director. He hated Batman.
Clearly. So, Arnold Schwarzenegger was Victor Freeze. George Clooney was Bruce Wayne. Chris O'Donnell was Dick Grayson or Robin. Uma Thurman was Poison Ivy.
Did you
Alicia
say
Silverstone. Wobbin.
You said Wobbin.
I did say Wobbin. Alicia Silverstone was Batgirl, which should not have even been there. And Michael Gough was Alfred Pennyworth, which was, of all of these decisions, he was the most fitting for his part there.
Oh, for sure.
This movie was a fucking abortion. This was the worst movie that has Batman on the title that has ever existed. I like the one with Jim Carrey as the Riddler more.
Everybody likes Jim Carrey as the Riddler more.
Everyone likes Jim Carrey just in general.
I don't know, man. He's been falling off the deep end. Speaking of, all right, this is a fun fact about the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, because that movie is not slept on at all.
No.
Did you know that they had to get a interrogator to help Jim Carrey make it through the makeup process because the makeup process felt like he was being buried alive?
Oh yeah, I heard there was like a whole thing behind. He went through a lot of crap.
Yeah.
Ooh, dude, I got a good one for you because we're getting close to the end here. I got a great one for you.
Go on.
Wild Wild West
With
Will Smith
and what's his name?
Let's see, Kevin Kline.
Yeah,
Dude, okay. That movie
it.
was awesome. That was I like that. I might watch that one over. Shit, that's fucking. It's described as bombastic. I can totally agree to that. The list of video game movies that should have succeeded but didn't. Lara Croft Tomb Raider. One with
What?
Angelina Jolie. Yep, got a 47.
Oh, the movies. Okay, the video
game movies.
Video
yeah.
game movies are terrible.
Well, anything that's a video game that's turned into a movie has a pretty high chance of failing. But I felt like Angelina Jolie did the part pretty well. She did the part justice.
I don't know if it's slept on or not, but the new Dungeons and Dragons movie, that was fantastic, and I still have yet to see Mario.
I've seen the first like 30 seconds of Mario. I'm gonna have to go back and finish it, but yeah, it's really good. This one I really love because I have a thing about pretty much everybody in this. Actually, I'm not gonna say it, but one of the character names in here was actually from a piece of literature that I ended up naming my first son after. So a little bit of love here. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen got a 44 in the audience score.
What? That movie was awesome.
The movie was incredible. I love that movie. Everyone was so well represented. And if you knew there's a lot of stuff in that movie that if you don't know about the character, you just saw it as like, oh, a neat little quirk they added to the characters. But if you knew anything about the source material, you were like, oh, no fucking way, somebody knows their shit. It's very fucking good. Very, 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 very fucking good. I just think that the audience that was partaking of this film, nobody knows who Alan Quartermain is. Nobody knows who Mina Harker is. You know, everyone knows who Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are. Nobody knows who Captain Nemo is. Nobody knows who Dorian Gray is. And that's part of my issue with like literature and how it's dying out. Literature needs to be cherished. If people read more, then I have a feeling that this movie would have probably done better.
We should get my daughter on for literature because she likes a bunch of stuff.
Absolutely. I think she would have fun.
The amount of reading that she can like knock out is insane to me.
Really?
She can knock out, dude. She could probably read the Bible in like 2 days.
Well, my son got the reading award at school. I was pretty proud of that. Maybe we should get them together and see what books they like.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what I could do? I got a bunch of Goosebumps books and a bunch of the books, like the Asimov's books. And I should hand those to my son, to Dorian, I'll just tell you. And have him read and then give them to your daughter and have her read them and see which ones they liked, because those are like, maybe I can find some Animorphs books too and see which ones they like or their take on our books from when we were kids.
Oh God,
they're gonna hate them. They're gonna
be an awesome episode.
Oh, that'd be great.
Well,
be a trip.
I think it's about that time we shut down the bar for the night.
It is indeed. It has been a great evening with everyone, and we appreciate your time and spending it with us. Again, don't forget our sponsor, Miss Ashley at Design Pathology. Go give her a look and tell her that we said hi. And we appreciate you spending your evening with us.
You don't have to go, but you can't stay here.
One last thing on our way out. If you've made it this far into the show and you stayed after the closing, I just want to let you know that you've lost the game.